Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stockton, stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has the sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that's the case yet again here tonight. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in two divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken the sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back in UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame. But Khamzat didn't want to talk about that this week at all. He wants a quick night at the office. He wants to get a finish and actually said he believes it's going to materialize on the feet and not the ground. We shall see. Chimaev's at half guard now.
There it is, now he's going to mount. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack his arm triangle.
Oh, it's tight.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
Right on the button.
Oh, over and over. Same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Khamzat Chimaev gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Diaz. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Closed guard. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Diaz is in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
So Khamzat Chimaev thus far at his suffocating best. There just are not a lot of welterweights and middleweights that can deal with his physicality. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Chimaev getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Diaz.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Ten seconds to go in the round. Diaz is in half guard. Round two straight ahead.
Take a seat, buddy. Awesome round. Very, very close to finishing. I need you to stay a little bit tighter. I need you to stay.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch in the UFC.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in...
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that five-round kill. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
nice stick.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Chimaev's right back to the full mount.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Scramble and get up.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Big ground and pound. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Chimaev gets back up again. Nicely done. Diaz's eye appears to be closing up by the center. Single leg takedown. Chimaev's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Another big takedown.
Might be a submission attempt here. Diaz is going for a choke.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and he is showing in this performance.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Diaz. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
He passes to half guard.
20 seconds to go, round 2. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here. but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Chimaev getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Great job landing from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Nice positional control here.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Diaz. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling.
Setting up for an unlock now. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, work toward the finish.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe. Keep past the half guard.
Khamzat Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Chimaev's back in half guard.
And now he's inside control.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks. Diaz is back in full guard now. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Heel hook looks tight.
Working now to finish the heel hook, he's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Diaz's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Side control now. A series of punches from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Chimaev's back in full mount. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
That's good defense to block that punch. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well.
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be in.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing.
He's out! Khamzat Chimaev gets the finish.
Holy.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 27 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by KO. No TKO tonight. A lot of pressure on this man to deliver, and it's just incredible that he keeps producing highlights on this level.
Well, to watch him